Good morning, or afternoon or evening, wherever you may be. Today is Saturday, November 9th, and I'm sitting in front of a store waiting for it to open. Ross, actually. I'm going to try to find a brassiere that clasps in the front. I don't wear bras very often because it's hard for me to put them on. They're uncomfortable. Number of different reasons, but I'm going to see if I can find one that clasps in the front. So they're not open yet. So I'm going to take this opportunity to have a little chat with y'all. And maybe go over some things. I don't have anything written down. I'm just gonna wing it and we'll see how it goes. I do better sometimes when I write it down because my memory, can't always remember everything. But one thing, and it hasn't been mentioned in a while, but I wanted to talk about it because I'm sure some of y'all may wonder as well, but just are not commenting, is my wiggly nose. I have in the past had quite a few comments about my nose, about the habit, or however it was worded, that it was so annoying that they would not be able to watch my videos or whatever. But I want to address, I notice it too. I don't realize it when I'm doing it, but the reason is because of my glasses. That my face, my nose, I'm subconsciously, unaware, my face is trying to, and if you'll notice, shortly after I do it, I'm pushing my glasses back up. I need new glasses desperately. They're all scratched and they're not the right prescription, but they constantly are falling down. So that's what it is. It's not because, somebody said it was because I did drugs. I'm not going to say it in case that's a trigger word for YouTube. Or a medical condition or some kind of crazy stuff like that. But no, it's just my face is trying to push my glasses up. It's really as simple as that. And it is annoying. I agree, it's annoying. And I can understand it being quirky and annoying. So, but it is what it is. And hopefully whenever I'm able to get some new glasses, they'll be firmly adjusted and fitted, and I won't do that. I'm trying to be mindful of it and not do it, but and I actually went back and watched one of my videos where I had my spinal surgery. It was my first spinal surgery, I think. It might have been the second one. I can't remember. But anyway, I didn't have my glasses on and I was recording, and I didn't do it the first time. So if I can remember, I'll put that video at the end of this one if y'all want to watch and just see that my nose isn't doing that quirky little thing because I'm not wearing glasses. I just wanted to clarify that up because I'm sure that some of y'all might be thinking about it or wondering. Some of the things that have been suggested is for us to sell our cars and get an RV, or sell our cars and have the money to get a place to live. But the deal with that is my car is a 2013 and my mother's car is older than that. And collectively, if we sold both of our cars, it wouldn't even be enough to buy anything. I mean, not a used RV, nothing like that. And we each need our own vehicles because she has things that, she has to do on her schedule, and likewise so do I at times. So it would not be very convenient for us to have just one car, or no cars, just an RV. That just wouldn't work. And we've had a number of people ask, aren't there any women's shelters? There is. The women's shelter in Metro Atlanta is in downtown Atlanta. And we do not want to go to downtown Atlanta. We're not comfortable going there, for one thing. Another thing is, it would be incredibly inconvenient and time consuming. Not that we don't have time to spare, but it would be more expensive. It would cost us even more gas to go back and forth from downtown Atlanta. And wear and tear on our older vehicles. And we also choose to not take up a space at a women's shelter we don't want to take spaces away from women that don't have a car. I mean, to me, that would be selfish. We at least have shelter. We have a roof over our head, even though it's just a car. So, it's a choice. We choose not to go to a women's shelter for those reasons. We're already spending, more money on gas because we have to drive everywhere we go. We have to drive somewhere to get a shower, drive somewhere to check the mail, drive somewhere to grab something to eat, from the grocery store. We have to drive to where we sleep at night, which some of you that are new, and I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome all of my new subscribers. There's so many of you. I want to thank you. I have over 3,000 subscribers, and it just blows my mind. I mean, all of this has happened so quickly within the last couple of months. I'm just really blown away, and I thank you so much, every single one of you that have subscribed, and I welcome you to the channel. For those of you who don't know, what was I about to say? See, there goes my mind. See if I get distracted and talk about something else. Let me pause this for a second. Okay, I remembered. We are not sleeping at gas stations or anything anymore. We only did that like the first week, maybe? I may be totally wrong and forgetting. I don't think we were doing it for 2 weeks. We might have been. But we got permission from a church member that lives really close to where we hang out, the area that we need to be, where all the stuff that we need is. And so we park in her driveway, and it's very peaceful, quiet, I would say relatively safe as you can be anywhere these days. And it's like sleeping in the forest. If you haven't seen it, I recorded some owls one night. I hear them almost every night. But, so that was, it's a wonderful treat. It's very peaceful and quiet, but, most nights I'm restless though, and don't sleep very well. It's hard to get comfortable in a car, but there are some times that I do sleep fairly well. I sleep better during the day, so sometimes I'll take a nap when I can, and when it's cool. Today's going to be cool, but I plan on going to the library to do some editing later. But yeah, I wanted to let y'all know I'm trying to answer and address some of the comments and suggestions and things that have been made that, let me pause this again. Okay, and some other suggestions is like senior housing in centers, and there are senior apartments. Most of them, there's a wait list of I mean, minimum 1 year, but most of them are 2 years at least. But my mother has put in an application for one, and she's filling out another one today, and we'll be submitting that. So that'll be 2 senior apartment communities that she'll have applications in for. So yes, we are still actively looking and following up on anything that someone sends us. It's like, hey, there's this 2-bedroom, 1-bath house that you might want to check out. And so, you know, we will, and either we won't hear back from them, which that tells us that, you know, they already rented the place. They had a huge response, something like that. So we are following up. We are actively, we're not just sitting around doing nothing. Like, you know, some people say, well, you have to, you know, help yourselves. You have to, you know, you can't just sit there and expect something to happen. Well, we're actively doing what we can. And of course, there's been this suggestion for me to get a job. An update on Social Security disability. A couple days ago, I got a call from my agent, my new agent, with this reconsideration review case, and she was needing more information about any updated medical stuff. Anyway, I kind of discussed it with her, and I'd asked her, I said, well, do you have a time frame on the processing of this case? And she says, well, it's been so long, we don't have any current medical information, however she worded it. So she said that she's ordering some new exams. She didn't specify what kind. I honestly hope that they're ordering some kind of like an MRI, something for my spine. I need them to see my spine, a current thing, because I can tell it's worse. My hands are completely numb. I mean, it's not like they just fell asleep. It's like they're permanently numb. There's just been a lot of things. I constantly, even during the day, I mean, it's like I'll have a jerk. Just out of nowhere, I'll jerk. I don't know. And it's like, I can see the progression of the bone pressing into my spinal cord. I'm hoping that that's one of the exams that they'll order, that they can see the progression of what's going on with my spinal cord. But anyway, so they're ordering exams, and hopefully, and they have not, unfortunately, upgraded their systems. They don't operate with the rest of the world technologically, so they mail the information to me, letting me know what tests are, where they're going to be, the time, and all that stuff. So hopefully soon I'll get that information in the mail. So it likely is probably going to be maybe another couple months, depending on how quick they can get the exams, because I can fax. Well, no, scratch that. It just depends on a number of different factors, but hopefully, but it is expedited because of the congressman, so we wouldn't even be this far if his office hadn't reached out. So I'm grateful for that. I'm not complaining. I'm just letting y'all know that it is progressing, and we're at the point that they're going to be ordering exams, which is good. So I look forward to getting that information and getting those tests done, and doing everything I can and leaving the rest up to the Lord, as always. But as it's been suggested that I need to get a job, I can do this and I can do that. This YouTube channel is my activity. It's what I'm doing. I have officially become eligible for monetization. I have not and I'm sure most of y'all have noticed that, yes, there are ads on my videos. However, and there is, I guess, funds accumulating based on those ads, but I have not received any funds yet. The process, I think, takes a long time. It seems like I heard some other YouTube people, or at least one person I know I listened to, that said it can take 60 to 90 days for them to process to get you going with the monetization. I don't know. We're into the second month, because it was the beginning of October that I received the notification of being eligible, and I started the verification process. So it's been over a month already. But anyway, I am monetized, though I have not received any funds that have been any portion of revenue that I've earned from the ads or from the super thanks that y'all have given from the little $sign on my channel. I have not received any of those funds. And for those of y'all who don't know, that little super thanks that y'all do, YouTube charges, they take 30% of your donation for a processing fee. So I get 70%. So obviously, an example, if someone was to give me $100, I'd get $70 and they get 30. So just to let y'all know, that's how that works, because they have to process the transaction, and that's what they charge. And the way the ads work, my understanding is I get 55% and they get 45%. Or there's whoever's all the third parties and whoever's involved, YouTube and any whatever, they get 45%. So that, and the revenue is based on viewer hours, the length of time watched on the videos and the ads. If the ads are watched in full, if the videos are watched in full, they have all these analytics that can be confusing, but there's more the more that's watched, ads fully watched, videos fully watched, then the more you earn. And it's per viewer hours, and they have their different ways they can analyze and calculate it. But so in essence, this is a way that I can earn some supplemental income. It's not something, at least at this point, that I could make a living off of and support myself by any means. It would at this point just be that I could help pay some of my bills. And I know that Social Security Disability allows you to have a supplemental income, because in all honesty, what you receive from Social Security or Social Security Disability, which I'm not old enough to draw Social Security, but the disability, it would not be enough. It would be enough to maybe pay rent these days, but no bills, no groceries, nothing else. So, so it only stands to reason that they would allow you to have some supplemental income if you're able to work a few hours and get a little bit extra. But YouTube, doing the videos, like now I'm recording for a few minutes while I'm waiting to go into a store to try to find something. But then the next day, if I'm sick because I've pushed myself too far and I need a day or two of downtime, that I have a migraine, that I am nauseated, that I am in a lot of pain, and I just am so fatigued, then I can relax, rest, recuperate, take care of myself. I don't have to have the stress or the pressure to knowing that I have to be somewhere for a job, a 9-to-5 job, or a job that if I don't make it, I'm not gonna get paid. This arrangement with YouTube is exactly suited for someone like myself that cannot keep a regular schedule, that is unreliable, that cannot be guaranteed to be well enough to work every single day, or when you're expected to be there. So that is where we are with that. I know there's something else I want to say. Hold on. Okay, another thing, for those of y'all that are new and may not know is, well, most of y'all, I believe, know that I am living in my car right now. So I don't have access to internet just whenever I please. So I do my video editing, everything at the library, and they're open Monday through Saturday. So when I am not ill, not feeling well, and I'm able to go to the library, that's when I'm able to do video editing and respond to comments and emails. So that is why, if there's a delay in response, that's why. It's not that I'm ignoring. And I don't have my YouTube channel or my YouTube email set up in my phone. I just have it set up in my laptop, and I do that on purpose so I won't be consumed with it in my phone. So I won't be 24/7. I have to have that separation. So just to let y'all know, if you send me an email and it's 3 days before I get back to you, that's why. It's not because I'm ignoring you or just choosing not to answer or anything like that. It's just I don't get to the library every day. So that's why. I just wanted to let y'all know that I have limited time and access to the internet as to when I'm able to get there. Okay, guys, I just went into Ross, and my attempt at finding a brassiere was a bust. Bust, y'all get it? Anyway, I wasn't really expecting to find anything here. I really need to go somewhere like Lane Bryant, somewhere for plus size women that have big blessings, so to speak. It's what one lady that I used to work with called them her blessings. So another thing I wanted to address, and when I say address, it's not anything necessarily bad, it's just clarify some things. When I record videos, I sometimes like the devotionals. I will record several of them at the same time on the same day. Sorry about that, I had a call. Like the devotionals, I record several of them on the same day and will edit them and schedule them to post on future days. So when you see a video post, it's not necessarily that same day that I recorded and posted. And there was a lot of misunderstanding of the ones that I recorded when I was in the hotel for Hurricane Helene, September 27th. And I took the opportunity to, since I had access to internet, I recorded several devotionals. And of course, I posted them later on, consecutively in the future, okay? And I was getting comments, well, I see you're still in a hotel. You must be getting a lot of money. So I just wanted to let y'all know that no. Sometimes I'll list the date as to when I record something so you can know. You'll be like, okay, well, today is like 3 days later. So I rarely am going to be able to record, edit, and post the same day just because of me having to go to a library. So I take the opportunity on good days when I feel okay to try to record as much as I can. And then I know I have content available for me to edit and then post as I'm able enough to do it. So I just want to let y'all know, when y'all see videos post, it's rarely that same day that I recorded it, and definitely it's just usually always down the road when I'm able to post it. There might be the odd occasion that I can get one up, that if I don't have to do much editing, just depends on the time frame. But I just wanted to let y'all know that, so there's no more confusion and misunderstanding regarding that. And that's it for now. I'll add to this as I think of more things that y'all have mentioned in the comments that I'd like to talk about. Okay, darlings, I'm back to continue the chat video. It's 3 days later. It's November 11th, Veterans Day. I wanted to mention regarding comments that it's been stated, well, I've been accused of deleting some comments, and yes, I have deleted some ugly comments, and I've also appointed a moderator that I trust completely, and she helps me to oversee any comments that are really ugly. However, I want to mention that all comments that disappear are not because of myself or the moderator. YouTube, their system, however their analytics or how they see, I guess there's certain trigger words, and if a comment is made that's against their community guideline, or if it's really offensive, they automatically hide that comment. I see it, but it's not on my page. None of you can see it. So to let you know, every comment that disappears that's made on any of my videos, don't automatically assume that I or my moderator have, we can't delete it, but we can hide it from the channel that no one can see it. And so it's possible that we did, but you can't always assume, because YouTube does hide nasty comments. And we do also report really ugly, harassing, bullying comments, because there's just no sense in that, really. There's no sense in being ugly. You can certainly disagree, have a differing opinion, but being really ugly about it is not necessary. I just wanted to let y'all know that. I want to shout out to, I know I have several different countries that are, aside from the United States of America, that are watching my channel. I know I've got Canada, New Zealand, Australia, England, is that it? No, Poland. There may be others. I'm drawing a blank right now, but that's the ones that I remember offhand. And I am just tickled. I am so thrilled, and I just want to welcome you, everyone, all of my subscribers, but just a shout out to you from other countries. I appreciate y'all, your comments and everything. I'll have to gather my thoughts. I know there was something else I was going to say. Let me gather my thoughts. Okay, everybody, to keep this from being too outrageously long, I'm already going to have to probably do some editing and cut out some bits that aren't necessary. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I can always do another chat video when I can remember of other things that I want to talk about. But I hope you're all doing well, and excuse me, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you all again for watching this video. I love you all. Thank you for your support. And until we meet again, God bless you and your families. In Jesus' name, amen.